Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and for today's video, this is something that I have been waiting to do for a minute, and I finally took the time and did what needed to be done, and we are doing a makeup collection declutter video. I am so excited. You guys know I'm a broken record with this. I have been working on really focusing on utilizing my makeup collection, really not adding too much new stuff to it. And with that being said, it does mean that every now and then I really try and go through and purge stuff that is like old, dried out, things I know I'm not using, things I have no desire to use anymore, things like that. And I spent last weekend kind of just like picking through my makeup. I'm talking about I laid everything out by category, and I was like in here with a fine-tooth comb. I had my mother in here, especially in my lipsticks, because that's the largest portion of my makeup, and I swatched everything and was like being so picky with all of my makeup. And I have a good bit of stuff that I'm getting rid of today, and so I am going to share that with you. I'm super excited. I personally love watching videos like this, and so without further ado, if you would like to know what I am purging from my makeup collection, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so jumping into this, unlike the last like collection and declutter video I did where I kind of like went through my whole makeup collection and then like while I was showing it to you got rid of stuff, I went ahead and went through my collection and pulled out the things. So I'm only going to be showing you the items I'm getting rid of today. If you would like an updated makeup collection tour and things like that, you can let me know down below. I can always film that for you, but I just decided to literally only showcase in this video what I'm getting rid of so we can kind of talk about why. So I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna film it in one part, and if for some reason while I'm editing it I feel like it's too long and like too aggressive, then I'll pop it into two, but we're just gonna kind of see how it goes. So let's get started. What we're gonna start with today are the lip products. As I mentioned in my intro, my lip product collection is the heftiest portion of my makeup collection. I love lip products. I'm a lip product girly through and through. Primarily, I love at this moment liquid lipsticks. They're always my top favorite. I'm a gloss girly right now. I cannot stop wearing lip glosses, which I was once never a lip gloss girly. I only wanted matte lips, so I'm in it to win it, girl. So let's kind of break this through. We're gonna start off with lip liners first. I'm not really a lip liner wearer, so this was pretty easy for me. I do still have some because every now and then I do need a lip liner, but I just don't wear them often, so I didn't feel like it was really necessary for me to have as many as I have. Plus, as I chat with you, you'll understand why I'm getting rid of these. So this first one that I'm gonna get rid of is this Bodyography. I don't even know this brand. It's called a Barely There lip pencil. Now this is a beautiful like lip liner color. It's absolutely stunning. It's like a perfect gorgeous nude, but this is one of the like driest and harshest lip pencils that I've ever come across in my life, and for that reason alone she's going in the trash. Boop. Next, I'm getting rid of two ColourPop lip pencils. This one is a ColourPop Lippy pencil in the shade Skimpy. Again, a really gorgeous nude. And then this one was part of the I Love Sadae collection. And this is in the shade, oh, I can't read it, Mamacita. These are great lip pencils. I find that the ColourPop lip pencils are a beautiful formula. They can be a little bit soft, but they tend to like fall in and out of this. So like I can like literally push the lip pencil back in and then like hit it and it come out. I don't think that their lip pencil packaging is good, and that's the problem. This one maybe show you a little bit better. Like you see how I can literally throw the lip product out. Bitch, what am I supposed to do with that? That is ridiculous, because when you go to use it, it just like falls back in there. It's atrocious. And for that reason alone, these two particular ones in the trash. Much like what I was just saying about the lip pencil just like flopping out of the package, we're going to talk about the #1 culprit of that, and that is the Kylie Cosmetics lip pencils. Here's what's so bad. Beautiful formula. I loved that when you bought Kylie's lip kits, you got the lip product and the matching lip liner. I love that. More brands should do that. But her lip pencils are the #1 culprit of just like flopping out of the packaging. It's insane. Her formula is stunning. The colors are amazing. But these I mean, look at this. What do you want me to do with this? Absolutely atrocious. And so I'm not gonna swatch any of these, but we've got Ginger, which was one of my favorites, trash. This one right here was Dead of Night. It's a black one. I've got to get another black lip pencil because I love a black lipstick, especially at Halloween, but trash. Oops, sorry, that was aggressive. Kristen, one of my other faves back in the day, a beautiful pinky mauve, garbage. Dolce K, another nude. This one is Mary, so it was like a darker burnt red. And then Dazzle, so which was like a lighter kind of mauve pink. All trash. I do have a couple of her lip liners because they haven't like gotten that bad, but I'm not gonna lie to you, they will not last long in my collection. Next, we're gonna stay on the Kylie theme because your girl is breaking up, okay? When Kylie Cosmetics launched those lip kits and her liquid lipsticks, oh, my girl was top of the game. She was really doing something. However, even when she was top of the game, the formula was still atrocious. Her matte liquid lipsticks are some of the worst, like most drying liquid lipsticks I have ever used in my life. They are atrocious. Even when she was running the game, they still were not great and were not comfortable. I would warn anybody who wanted to, like any of my friends that wanted to borrow lipsticks, I'd be like, girl, if you cannot stand the feeling of your lips feeling drier than the Sahara Desert, don't put this on your lips. I have other options. So we're gonna do some breaking up. I had a whole bunch of minis, which I loved when she did minis because liquid lipsticks can be difficult to go through. But again, they're not good. I think these are all mattes. If they change, I'll let you know. But Moon was like some sort of like deeper mauve gray. Ginger, I told you, was one of my faves. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be less aggressive with this moving forward. Love White Bite was slightly purple. Angel, this gave me like dead lips because it was a little too pink. Kristen, one of my faves. I wore that all up in college. Your girl was going to class beat, you know what I'm saying? And Vixen was like a deeper purple. This one was really patchy, absolutely horrendous all the way around. And then of course I got some fat big ones here. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see. Poisonberry. I did quite like this color. I will give you a little swatchy swatch. I did think she was fun and a little bit different. And this is a velvet lipstick from her. So when it came between the mattes and the velvets were way more comfortable than the mattes. This one is just way too old. I don't reach for it. And as you can see, the tube is beginning to get discolored. We're like, she should just retire. But this is the shade, and this is beautiful. It was very unique to my collection, especially at the time. This was lovely in like a fall to winter transition. It's just a stunning shade, and again, way more comfortable than her mattes. Okay, these next few that I have to mention are matte lipsticks. Again, I've already dogged on them enough. This was in the shade Mary. It was like a more like burnt orange kind of red shade. I really didn't wear that very often. This one right here though, Mary Jo K. If it could have been in like the velvet formula, this would have been a stunner because this was a gorgeous red shade, but the formula again, absolutely terrible. And I've already talked about these, Kristen and Ginger. These were my two favorites. I would literally just let my lips literally fall off just to wear these shades. They were beautiful, but again, formula's so bad. Let's just move along. This one right here is a Kylie gloss. This is in the shade Naughty. I did love that she came with a red gloss. The reason that this is an absolutely atrocious product, and I can't really even remember the formula, is because it came with one of these janky brushes. Let me show you here what I mean. But like it came with like a little paintbrush. I'm sorry, but this shit looks so cheap and so dusty, musty, crusty. And the gloss is extremely thick, so it can be kind of awkward to wear. Real quick, let's talk about a couple of bullet lipsticks that I have. I am not a big bullet lipstick wearer. I prefer liquid lipsticks if I'm gonna wear a lipstick at all, but I do have some bullet lipsticks. This one, the first one that I'm gonna get rid of, the packaging, it's cute, but it's a little too like childlike for me. But this is the Hank and Henry, which I'm so sorry because if you guys have been with me at any time at all, you know I love their Slick With It like velvet tip liner. Oh, so delicious. But this Hank and Henry satin matte lipstick in the shade Lust. Now this was a fun little thing. I did get this in like a BoxyCharm or something, but it has like a little button up here and you pop it. I'm so glad that my hand was there. Holy crap. I don't know why. I just thought it was only gonna pop out a little bit, like the Fenty ones. But anyways, the lipstick pops out, and what made this so fun and so unique was that it literally is like sparkly encrusted It's super cute. You cannot feel the shimmer, like it doesn't come off in the lipstick. It doesn't sit on the lips. And so this was kind of fun and cute, but literally I only wore it in the one video. So like, as you can see, this shade is not bad. It's just something that I don't tend to reach for. Like, it's just kind of whatever. I think the only thing that makes it different is that it has these little shimmers. But in my personal opinion, that's not good enough for me to keep it. Like, honestly, it has sat up on my little decorative shelf here for the longest time. And with that being said, it's just something that's got to go. This I'm kind of sad to part with because Jess over at Hey Jess, which I will link her down below. She is someone that I have kind of been following and friends with for like since almost the beginning of my YouTube channel, and she is an absolutely phenomenal YouTuber, so check her out. But she had sent me some stuff that she had like gotten and like didn't really love to wear, and I love that we were doing that. Like, we were just kind of sharing stuff and giving things away to each other so we could all kind of try. But this is a NARS, oh my god, the thing, Afterglow lip balm in the shade Wicked Ways, and this has such high potential. It's pretty much literally a lip balm. Like, it doesn't have a lot of pigment, but it does come off like a purpley shade. Like, it's nice. But to be honest with you guys, I just never reached for it. I wore it like a couple times, but it's definitely something that like just doesn't have a draw to me. And so instead of just letting it like sit around, because I think I had it on my shelf for a while and then I just set it out here with my stuff that like doesn't fit in my containers, it just needs to go at this point. But the formula does feel good, and I think that like if this was something that like I just reach for more often, but because most of the time I either have on a liquid lipstick, which I'm not going to put this over, or I'm already reaching for like a true gloss, this just isn't something that really fits in with my needs, and so she's just gotta go. This is hard for me to pass up, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I literally never wear this lipstick. This is the Dose of Colors and the Desi X Katie collection, which I love Desi and Katie. They were some of the first YouTubers I really fell in love with. This is in the bullet lipstick Hey Girl. I did buy this entire collection. Everything that they put out, I have. But this color right here, girl, I'm gonna swatch it. But when I tell you that this gives me macaroni and cheese lips, it does. I literally never wear this shade. I've worn it like once or twice for the videos, and then like I tried to wear it outside and it just does not look good on my skin tone, so she's got to go. The next one I'm gonna get rid of, I think I got this in like some sort of like BoxyCharm situation, but this is the Appeal Cosmetics Ultra Cream Lipstick in the shade Naked. Again, much on the line of that Desi and Katie, and even more so, it's giving more kind of like, I'm not doing well, like it gives me sickly vibes. I'm getting rid of one more of that Jacqueline lipstick collection fiasco situation. So I didn't have as bad experience with these Jacqueline lipsticks as everyone did. I did have some not so great ones. They're not all fantastic. I already got rid of a bunch. Some of them though are really nice. I never really promote these on my channel due to the whole situation about them. I wear them occasionally on my own time. The packaging is okay. I always hated the diamond on top. It's gaudy, it's cheap looking, but the weight of the packaging on these has always been nice. This particular one is in the shade Hot Toddy. This is kind of sad for me to let go because I do love the gorgeous brown. Like, look at that. That is so delicious. It is absolutely a stunning shade in my personal opinion, and it's so creamy. But this is one of the ones that was not done well enough where like it moves all around in the bullet, and so for that she's got to go. This right here is something, again, I got in one of those like makeup boxes that I was doing. This is the Han Skincare Cosmetics All Natural Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Raspberry Chardonnay. It's kind of whatever. It's kind of a hybrid between like a lip gloss and like a lipstick. The color is fine, but I really don't wear it. If I'm gonna do a gloss, the Fenty glosses have my heart, you guys know this, so that's just something that I do not reach for. I have two of these Bite Lip Pencils. Now these, I won't lie, are kind of hard for me to get rid of because you guys, I wore these out for a little minute, but like these are just not something I reach for. I can't get on board with them anymore, and at this point these things are old and dusty and musty and crusty, but I did love them. The only other thing about them is because they were so small, like it made it great to cover your whole lip, but it took longer than I wanted to put on a lipstick. But I have the shades, it looks like peach, but it's spelled kind of fancy, so that's what I'm going to call it, an amaretto. So of course like the more orange one, and then this like perfect nude. I did love the colors. They were super fun. I won't lie, I preferred the nude over like this shade. This wasn't like the perfect kind of peachy orange, whatever you want to call it, but like this is a stunning nude. These two products were again something that Jess over from Hey Jess had sent me along with that NARS thing. These girl are old, and I won't lie, I hardly reach for them. They're just something that doesn't fit well into my collection right now. But these are the ColourPop Luxe Velvet, I think they're just called like lipsticks, in the shade Room Service and Get Money. These are decent, but I won't lie, I just prefer a liquid lipstick over these because they are more movable, if that makes sense, if that's a good way to describe it. So these two are running along. This right here is a ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip. The reason this one is going, by the way, it's shade November, is because much like that one Kylie one, like she's just not looking good. This is also one that like really isn't one of my favorite shades. It's just, as you can see, your girl doesn't do a whole lot of pink, so like this is it right here. So she's just got to go. She's old. If I'm not reaching for her, it's not happening. This right here is the e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade Mauvelous, like mauve and then Alyssa. This I got because Amanda over on Amanda Rose, again I'll link her down below as well, she had tried a bunch of the e.l.f. stuff. She mentioned this. Now she did say in her video when I watched it, when I got it, that this was a little bit more drying, and girl, drying it is. So much so that I literally probably only wore it twice, and for that she's gotta go. Would not recommend personally. I don't think that longevity should equal drying, because there are ones that are not. This right here, I'm pretty sure I got this in a box. Again, Lord, when I was doing all those makeup boxes, I'm so glad I stopped that. That is too much for me. But this is the Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream collection. This is, I just believe, her like cream matte liquid lip in the shade Plumberry. Absolutely stunning shade. It is beautiful. I'm running out of room, but that's fine. Give me 2 seconds. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful lipstick shade. It is warm, but like a little bit of a lighter undertone. It's absolutely stunning. However, this is streaky, so streaky. It's tough to build up because you guys know you can only do so many layers of liquid lipstick. No liquid lipstick is meant to be layered like that. They should pretty much be like a one swipe situation, in my personal opinion, for best wear. This is not that. This has got to go. Oh, right, another one from the Desi and Katie Dose of Colors collection. That's literally, it's hurting me to say goodbye. This is in the shade Sauvage, much like the Dominique Cosmetics one that I just showed you. She's beautiful. She is absolutely stunning. She is a much deeper purple, almost like a black plum purple. It's stunning. It was gorgeous. She's streaky. She is hard to lay down. She's been that way from the beginning, but because I was loyal and faithful, I could make it work. But she's not worth making it work, you know what I'm saying? Another Dose of Colors. This is just a standard Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. Dose of Colors has one of the most amazing liquid lipsticks formula. If you are someone who wants to get into liquid lipstick, or you're looking for a good brand, a good comfy formula, Dose of Colors is the way to go. They are comfortable. They dry down beautifully. They are not drying. They are very long wearing. They are stunning, and they have tons and tons and tons and tons of shades. I won't lie, their applicators are not one of my favorites. They're a little more fluffy than I like, and what I mean by that is I'll show you here. But you see how like the applicator, it's pretty textured looking. I do prefer a slightly smoother applicator, but they're not difficult to work with, but they're just not my fave. This one right here is the OG. I don't even have to look at it. It's the shade Stone. This is beautiful. This had me in a chokehold. It was like this and the Stila Patina. Ooh, child, if y'all remember Stila Patina, we've been around a minute. We've been all doing the same thing. It's like a light, dusty, purpley mauve shade. These shades like this had me in a chokehold, child. I was wearing them, no lip liner, rocking it and popping it, you know what I'm saying? These are just not my vibe though. I have not reached for this in an eternity, okay? This one right here, I won't lie, is very difficult for me to say goodbye to, okay? This is very hard for me to say goodbye to because this is the Palladio and Casey Holmes collection. Casey Holmes, much like Desi and Katie, was one of my, no, not was, still is because I still actively watch her, my favorite YouTuber. Casey Holmes was the first big YouTuber I came across who had similar skin to me, a similar skin tone, similar taste to me, and I learned the most about my base knowledge of makeup from her. Like, I watched all of her like how-to tutorials for like contouring and things like that. I was just obsessed with her and her vibe and her knowledge, and she was just someone whose opinion that I learned I could very much trust. And so when she put out this collection, girl, I bought all 3, ran right over to my Sally's Beauty. I am keeping the other 2. I won't lie, these are older. Not something that I reach for to wear a lot, but these just hold a special place in my heart because I just really wanted to support her, and they are excellent lip products. Like, I'm so sad that it was like a limited edition thing. The only reason I'm getting rid of this particular color is it because it's a little light for your girl. It's just one that I don't reach for out of the other 2. But this is the shade right here. You guys can see I'm not really much of like a dusty pink person. Let me see if I can get a little closer. There it is right there. So she's going just kind of for the color alone. Another little tiny one that I have from Bite Beauty. It's tough to get rid of my Bite Beauty stuff since you like can't get Bite Beauty anymore. What a time to be alive. The Amuse Bouge liquefied lip. That's what it is. That's what we're going with in the shade Whip. These are lovely because they do have like a more whip texture, so they're like a little thicker. They stay like glossy and kind of creamy looking. So these were kind of different for my collection, especially at the time. This is just a shade that's a little light that I don't wear. I'm not gonna lie to you, these are probably old and they all should go, but that's my business, so you just let me mind it, you know what I'm saying? All right, so last but not least for my lipsticks, which this may be, if I stop it anywhere, it'll be after this lipstick session, so we'll see. But I'm going to be talking about the Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. Before I move into it, I'm not interested in thoughts and opinions on the individual themselves. I am literally here only talking about the makeup. I do not want to get into it. Thank you so much in advance. Your comment will be deleted. I'm not worried about it because I'm only going to be talking about the lipstick product. And let me tell you right now, hands down, in my personal and most humble opinion, the Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipsticks are the best liquid lipsticks that I have ever tried. They have my heart and soul. I still have plenty in my collection. I will purchase more. They are just that good and they work that well for me. So we're going to talk about 2 that I have no desire to repurchase, and I'll explain those. But this one is the Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Santa Baby. As you can tell by the packaging, this was from a specific collection. This one was like a really kind of like lighter pinky purple, like a berry type of shade. This one was so streaky and patchy, and it just is not good. So it's got to go. I hardly can make that work. This one from its packaging was with the collection with Manny, MUA, which I love Manny. And this particular one was in the shade Daddy. This color was just, you know, when these things came out, I did buy the entire collection for some of them, and that's why I have ones that like I probably wouldn't have picked up like individually. This shade is just a little too cool toned for my personal taste, and I just hardly ever wore it, so she's got to go. Okay, so the next few that I'm going to talk about are ones that I'm actually planning on like setting aside. These are ones that I will most likely repurchase because these are shades that I love. Maybe not all of them. I want to like, you know, really look through them like on the website and compare to some other things that he probably already has. But these are ones that I just really enjoyed wearing, and so I'll show you those. This first one right here comes from the same collection from that berry one I just showed you, but this is in the shade Mermaid Blood. This is a stunning blue lipstick. It's very unique, and it's funny because I have worn this more times than I anticipated, but this is the shade right here. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's funny because while it is funky, it is stunning. I've used it for more like mythical looks. I've done it as just like a fun, funky pop of color. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's totally fine, but it's definitely one of mine for the right occasion. This one right here is in the shade Gemini. This again is another really solid staple. These ones, why I'm getting rid of them is because they're old, crusty, and dried. So this is it right here. It's like the perfect like pinky mauve for my type of skin tone, which is why I absolutely love it. I most likely will definitely get this one again. Similar to the one that I just showed you, Calabasas is one that I wore over and over and over again. I'm obsessed with it. This is it right here. Again, a little bit more pink than this one, where this one is pulling more neutral, but I love this shade on my skin tone. Will absolutely get again. This one right here is called Celebrity Skin, and this was one of the very first one that I purchased from his brand. This is a phenomenal nude, and again, one that I know I'm going to repurchase, but this is it right here. It looks like it's a little bit more light, but it pulls a cool tone. Don't mind this swatch, I didn't feel like getting off. But like, because it's a little more cool tone, it's very unique and it looks stunning on me without a liner. It is such an amazing liquid lipstick shade. And again, these are so comfortable to wear. This one right here, I am sad that I'm having to pull it out of my collection, and I am absolutely hoping that I can repurchase this, but this is in the shade Cherry Wet. I love a gorgeous, vibrant lipstick, and this is a beautiful, juicy, pinky looking red. It is stunning on the lips and just like an absolute must in my collection, especially for summertime. This one, I'm not gonna lie, is one of the ones that I may not do, but I do have a really soft spot in my heart for this one. This one is in the shade Delicious. And when it comes to like cool tones and like gray purples, this is one that just really stands the test of time in my personal opinion. It is very different. It is not everyone's cup of tea, but it is so good. And for what I know and what I have in my collection, it's very unique. So this is one that I may not repurchase. I'm just gonna have to like kind of look and decide because I didn't wear it often, but when I wore it, I did love it. This one right here, it's funny because I just realized with its packaging that there's no way in heck and Bob I'm probably going to be able to repurchase this unless he rebranded it, because this is also from the Manny MUA collection, but this is in the shade I'm Shook, which if I don't get this one again, I'll literally live like it's gonna be okay. But I have a feeling that because of the collaboration that it was, I'm not going to be able to get it again. But this is it right here. It's a stunning shade. You can tell from the other swatches that we just did, the pinks that I don't like, and you can tell the pinks that I do like. I like stuff to be a little bit deeper, leaning more neutral, and like a little bit warmer, but this was it. It's a beautiful liquid lipstick shade. So we'll see, but if, like I said, if this was the last time, then this was the last time. And then last but not least, one of the other main ones that I had to buy, this is Androgyny. This is stunning. I won't lie, this may be one that I don't repurchase. Between this one and I'm Shook were the ones that I threw in here just to try and take another look at. But I think this one might not remake my repurchase. But this is it right here. Again, it's giving more purple, which is why I like it. I'm just wondering if I would rather get like this one, Delicious, again instead, because it's a little bit more unique than this one. I don't know that based on the other ones that I already swatched up here for you that are giving more neutral and everyday vibes, that this would be something worth my repurchase again. But it is a beautiful shade. Again, what really makes these stand out is the formula for me. Okay, so I am going to mark this as part 1 of this video here, just in case I need to do it. So if you enjoyed this part 1, definitely give it a thumbs up and all that good jazz, and stay tuned for part 2, because if I do a part 2, I will post these much closer together than like my weekly vibes. Maybe this will be like a Tuesday video, and then I'll do my part 2 on Thursday. So we shall see, but if not, then I didn't need this footage at all, and we just kept on moving. But just in case, if this is the end of part 1, thank you so much for hanging out with me for part 1. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the things that I chat about down below lip wise. We love our lip products. Let me know what lip products you are currently loving, and I will see you in part 2. Bye.